Let's take a look at which exchange is likely to be the first to list the KRC20 token and possibly even the Nacho token, as well as updates on KRC and when they might come. We'll also discuss the price outlook in the near future and which exchanges might join in. Of course, we'll have an overview of KRC20 here in the video. Welcome to Crypto Owl. Today, we're looking at Kaspa again, where interesting things are happening, and we can hint at which exchange might list first. Let's start with the price and see where it currently stands. We can see that the price isn't looking great right now, as it has fallen below the important 0.15 line, which served as a support level. If we extend the regression channel, it is definitely now directed downwards. We see that we are at the outer edge of this regression channel, so it could potentially go back up. However, as always with price analyses, it can go up or down. We don't know at the end of the day. So it remains exciting to see what happens in the coming days. Looking back over the months, we see that October was not very positive for Kaspa, which is also related to the fact that a lot of KAS was exchanged for KLC token. The KLC token projects exchanged their KAS for KLC tokens, either selling them for USDT or simply holding them. However, many are exchanged because the project needs to be financed. Let's think about Nacho, which is doing a lot of advertising. We'll take a look at that shortly because they are definitely very active in this area. Currently, we also need to keep an eye on what Bitcoin is doing. Where are we headed? Do we still see October or not? I stand by my position. I remain with the October trend and have opened a stronger long position here with a leverage of about here very precisely. And I still believe in an October. And that is exactly what I want to show you with this trade, that I simply say I believe in it long term and think that a lot will still come our way in October. Of course, as Patrick already mentioned 2 weeks ago in the live stream, it is important that no war breaks out here, meaning that there is no escalation in the Middle East or anything bad happening in the financial market. These are, of course, all prerequisites, as the risk asset Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies will naturally react strongly to this. If we take a look here, we actually had this jump upwards with the KRC token, which was very positive. But as mentioned, the interest has somewhat faded. The interest in the KRC20 token can now be said to have waned. But overall, it must be noted that many new tokens are still appearing every day, and even one has been completely mined here. We can see that there are indeed many wallet addresses, indicating that it has been well mined by a lot of people. Therefore, it is actually still positive to see that many tokens are still being added. We see this on October 3rd, 4th, and 5th. October 6th, October 7th, many new tokens will be selected. So those that will actually be bought here and those that are completed, we can look at which ones are completed. That is really a lot by now, and one can certainly be curious about what will come in the near future. Who can shoot up from here? The strongest one here is, of course, Nacho token. No question about it. I believe everyone knows that. It's no secret. We are looking at a market cap of now 54.4 million, which is really a lot, I must say. The second one behind it is Kaspa, here with $8.1 million, which is also not bad, of course. So Nacho is on a good journey here, and the special thing is they have already raised funds for the first exchange here, and that was really amazing. So many people have said that if the first exchange, the first centralized exchange comes on board where you can really trade, buy and sell, deposit and so on, then that would be a positive sign. Because if they are already working on it, it could go relatively quickly for more KRC20 tokens to be added. If the first exchange manages to integrate it, why shouldn't that exchange also list the next tokens? Of course, regarding the listing fee, which was here in US dollars, and I have said it before, US dollars is not really a small amount, but US dollars indicates that it is MEXC. MEXC is relatively open about the topic of listings, which means one could officially say that it is MEXC if it were MEXC. So it is very exciting what is happening here, and we see that this listing fee has definitely been paid. The whole process took about 10 days, and they even generated more than expected, which is certainly not bad. Then there was a post where it was said that maybe it is not MEXC after all, specifically this one here. Bionics wrote something about it, and if we go back, they shared the whole thing and here directly with partnership and so on. So something could potentially happen here, and Bionics, very importantly, could want to list the KRC20 token relatively quickly. Now, the big question is whether this exchange is meant with the listing fee. I tell you no, because they clearly state that it is about the topic of upvoting. This means you can be in the upvote list for the next listings or for a partnership and so on. Don't ask me what exactly that is. You can upvote for a listing, and that suggests to me that if they first have to ask the community what they want to list, and in the background they have already paid the listing fee, it doesn't add up. Therefore, I do not assume that it is Pionks. I stick to my tip, and I would also tell you that I believe it will be MEXC. MEXC is a wonderful exchange that has listed over 3,000 cryptocurrencies by now, the most of any exchange. You can easily buy cryptocurrencies here via spot trading, for example. Hold KAS and maybe in the near future also Nacho. We can take a look. Nacho is already in, but we can't see anything yet. In any case, you can buy here if the site would load. Then you can normally buy cryptocurrencies via spot and market, so limit. Here in limit, you can enter a price like what, how, where, and the market price. Or you can, as mentioned, just use the market price and go here to sell. You see, I have a few KLC just lying here. Now it has completely updated, and I have them on the sell order here, so a few thousand KLC lying at 0.25, at 0.27, and at 30 cents. These are very old orders. We see them here from the 17th, 2nd, and from the 27th. 6th, where I placed them, I don't even know why I set them. I could delete them at any time, but I'll just leave them in 2001. And of course, let's see what the Kaspa price is doing here. There aren't many boxes that I'm selling here per piece. That's a few $1,000s, so let's see what comes of it. Of course, you can also trade futures. You can trade Kaspa long and short under futures. We are currently seeing a movement here right in the hourly candle. So here one can open long and short positions, then close the position again at 1,000. The position I just showed you is not on this account. It is on another one. So don't be surprised if you don't see it. Here you can definitely trade KAS futures along with many others. The list is incredibly long, so you can certainly engage in futures trading very actively and extensively. Futures M Day is very exciting because you get a reward every day. Currently, the rewards have gone down a bit, but that's also because there are now more winners overall. Additionally, if you register quickly, you can receive a $5 bonus in future credits and so on. So future M days are definitely worth it. And if you say now that the exchange is really great, that sounds very good. And there are so many interesting features, especially the most listed cryptocurrencies of all exchanges, then it is definitely worth signing up because there is another 10% cashback with the link in the pinned comment in the video description. And now we come to the interesting part about MEXC, namely that if you want to withdraw Kaspa currently, it looks like this. Here I have my Kaspa and want to withdraw it. I enter the address as you know it, and then I select the network. We can see here that the Kaspa network has currently been suspended due to wallet maintenance, and this could really indicate that they are working on KRC20. Updates could be very exciting. You can set reminders for the resumption here, and then you will receive an email when everything is working again. For everyone who says, I really want to cash out Kaspa here because I just placed a larger order and want to transfer it to my Tangem, just set a reminder for when it will be possible again. So here are the indications. The listing fee is exactly the same as MEXC's listing fee, which they are still demanding, and I heard they want to increase it again. They have also just suspended the Kaspa wallet due to wallet maintenance, which is an absolute indication for me that it is heading towards MEXC. So this is all very, very exciting. And there is another update that Kaspa and KLC could come to Tangent. So I am very curious to see if this really happens. Let's go through the clues and take a look at the whole situation. There was an AMA with Nacho, and they are partners with Tangent. They had an AMA where Tangent wallets were even raffled off. You can still buy them. Very easy, very simple. There were another 500 available, and the first 200 went like hotcakes. I even ordered some myself, and I'm very curious when they will arrive, as it is a pre-order. Remember, you can still save with the code CryptoYule on all orders, whether you are ordering the regular Tangent cards, the tank in the ring, or a Tangent X card, or a partner card with some other logo, like for example, Nacho, Kaspa, or many others. They now have so many co-branded wallets, it's really incredible, and they have also included the KRC20 token in their update list. This suggests to me that something is really coming soon. First, the partnership with Nacho and the wallets they are launching as co-branded wallets, and this update to KRC20 really indicates that they are moving forward. Tokens will soon be listed here, so the KRC20 token in general and the Nacho token really have an impressive community. It was seen that within 12 hours, the first Nacho token cards were sold out. You have to take a moment to appreciate that. It's really amazing what has contributed to the success of these KRC20 tokens. And of course, the volume they have built up and the community they have established is truly incredible. There are still people now who, of course, sell but also buy again. So the community is getting bigger and bigger, and more wallets are holding Nacho token, which is really amazing. The Kaspa community is also extremely strong. And this shows me again that I really wouldn't have thought it would come this far, but hold on tight. It's Kaspa Rainbowchart.com. No joke. So it looks like this. There is now a Kaspa Rainbowchart. Yes, the thing we know from the very early years of Bitcoin, which was shown repeatedly, updated again and again, which didn't happen automatically at first, and then eventually disappeared. Holger Rom included it in his blog thincenter.net and has continued it. And he is now known as Mr. The Rainbow Chart, which was eventually introduced for companies, now also has a rainbow chart for Kaspa. Isn't that interesting? This community is really incredibly active and just so enthusiastic. So the Kaspa family is growing, the community is huge, the hash rate is there, transactions are flying, and exciting things have, of course, come with the KRC20 token. For me, the big question is just when will we see something like NFTs? Because I know that the community is naturally paying attention to such things, and that many KRC token are saying we will also release an NFT series, like, for example, the Nacho cards, where the Nacho card has many different masks and so on. So this could all be very, very exciting in the future. Now, of course, the question to you all is still the same. I keep asking it because I'm also interested. Which KRC20 tokens do you hold? You're not the majority. Just say which ones you hold. 2001. Which ones have you perhaps recently bought from those that are still sold out? Feel free to write it in the comments. And what I would like to know from you is whether you can choose to answer or respond to everything. What do you think? Where can the cash price go in 2024? Will we see 0.20 again? Could we see 0.25 and trigger one of my sell orders here with a few $1,000s? Then there would be more Christmas gifts for the kids. Or are we just going to see the price meandering along and maybe bouncing a bit between 0.14 and 0.20? Feel free to share your opinion in the comments. I hope you were able to take away some insights from the video, a small update regarding the KRC20 token, the exchange that is very likely to list the Nacho token, and of course everything interesting happening right now, such as the Kaspa Rainbowchart. In this sense, I hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to give the video a like, share it in the Kaspa community, and then we'll see you in the next video.